everyone, my name is Nikki and I am an intern with the Northampton Community College Leadership Society, and today I'm here to share with you 6 commitments that you as a leader can make to challenge the process in your community, in your organization, on your club, at your job, in order to make positive change in the places that you really care about. So we're going to go through each of these 6 commitments, and then shortly after that you're going to hop on over back to Blackboard. You'll find a short journal prompt where you can talk a little bit more about how you can implement these into your life and how you can use them to change the community around you. But without further ado, we're going to hop right into our first commitment that you as a leader can make. And that first one is seeking out challenging opportunities that are going to test your skills and abilities. As leaders, it's important that we're always growing and evolving and really managing who we are as people so we can best lead other individuals to where they want to go and to best improve the communities that we're a part of. And the only way we can keep on growing and keep exploring who we are is by doing things that are challenging to us. If we just stay in our comfort zone, we're not going to grow, we're not going to improve. But if we explore things that might seem difficult or might be hard for us initially, we're going to grow as people. We're going to get a lot of valuable information and takeaways about ourselves, about who we are as people. And then we're going to grow in our talents and our skills and our abilities that are going to get us to our long-term goals and making sure we're doing what we want to do, but then also making sure that we're helping out the community that we care about and helping it evolve and grow. So that is our first commitment. Our second commitment is challenging the people around us to do new and exciting things in their work. So if you've ever heard of Grace Hopper, she's a wonderful role model for women who are interested in computer science and STEM. If you've never heard of her, I would highly suggest that you take a time to pause the video and check out who she is. But she has this great quote that says, "The most dangerous phrase in our language is, 'This is the way we've always done it.'" When we get into routines or tasks or processes that are the same every day, we're not growing as individuals, and we might be losing out on ways to improve our work, to improve the way our community or organization runs, and to ultimately all be better as a result. So as a leader, it's really important that you invest in the people that you work with and the people that you supervise and lead, and encourage them to take risks so they can find new and exciting things about themselves and new ways for you to do your work in a process and in a way that is going to be most helpful for your community and is going to be most inspiring. Getting people excited to come and work with you is also really important. So our third commitment is actively searching for innovative ways to improve what you and your team do. So very similar to our second one, but as a leader, it's also on you to set that example and to show that in process and in reality for the folks on your team to model themselves out after. So as a leader, definitely be checking out different organizational magazines. A lot of career paths have different magazines or websites where you can learn about what other people are doing, how they're shaking up their corporation or their industry or their job. You can check out people's LinkedIns, their blogs, Twitter. You can just check out with your peers and see what they're up to. And it's going to be really important that you stay open-minded and seek out different things that you can do in order to improve yourself and your team. So our fourth commitment, which is my favorite commitment, I would say, is asking what can we learn when things don't go as expected. So when we're trying out new things, when we're challenging ourselves, when we're working on different opportunities, not everything is going to be successful. That is, just a fact of life, unfortunately. But there's an opportunity to learn something in each of these activities that we embark on. So rather than, getting upset with ourselves or getting down on our team, it is really important as a leader to continue to grow, that you think about it from the mindset of, rather than why is this happening to me, think of it more as what is this going to teach me and how will I be a better person or a better leader or a better softball player after experiencing, a loss with your team. That way, not only does it help you stay more positive, But again, it continues to incorporate your growth into the process. The next one is really important, and it's one of my favorites. It's identifying milestones that are going to keep your project moving forward. So oftentimes when it comes to making large structural changes, we might have really broad ideas. And we might have a clear vision of what we want the end product to be, but we might not be totally sure of what those steps are going to look like. Or we might not even be sure where to start in order to get to that big structural change that we want to see. So it's going to be really important as a leader who's looking forward and wants to make change that you are identifying small, measurable steps that you can take in order to reach that larger goal that you've already set up. And it's also important then to celebrate and to recognize all the hard work that you're putting in, and having those goals is a great way to do that. And then our final one, our sixth one, is taking the initiative in anticipating to and responding to change. So change is one of those things, it's a constant of life. Everything is going to change. We as people are going to change. Our circumstances are going to change, and the world around us is going to change. Rather than being afraid of change, it's really important for a leader to look forward to change, to anticipate it, to know that it's coming, and then actively responding to it. So making sure that we're a change agent rather than allowing change to be something that's going to happen to us. That really sets good leaders apart, and it's a great way to continue to see the things that you want to see in your community grow and flourish. So that is all of our 6 commitments. So please hop on over back to Blackboard to check out the next step in the Leadership Society. But thank you so much for listening to me today. It was a pleasure, and I hope you got something really valuable out of these 6 commitments. Have a good one.